Thank you, Shaver. So they need to pop off on Yopaj. Let's see if they can do it. Lacoste, do you believe?
He's done it before. I feel Nigma has a bit more solid draft where they have like a lot of the boxes checked. You have Roshan taking potential. You have strong lanes. I want to see how they're gonna lane. That's my thing. GH gonna start with boots. Sanking being played by Mind Control. I'm not sure if they want to play like two supports, two melee heroes on the off lane. So let's see how that's gonna be done. What a play! He puts the roar. It's a boar. Sorry, they put a boar on the mid lane just to provide vision and so that he doesn't know if there's a ward or not.
That's nice. I like that a lot. The boar roar combo.
Oh yeah,
tends to get me when I'm.
30 seconds to showtime.
Ward drop down. They are going to sit around the mid lane right now for NGX. And like you said, the big question mark is if they do decide to put GH and Mind Control together. Oh, they actually dropped the sentry too. Oh, he thought he was up there, and now in some trouble. The chase, the Mystic Snake, one more hit. No, it didn't bounce.
Didn't bounce. Not enough. Only 3 bounces. If that one connects, Kuro dies for sure.
That was good though. They bait out the sentry. And, well, done some pretty decent damage. This might be a
he has
sign of things
speed,
to come.
but Thims will just get in front and pick up the Bounty Rune.
This is gonna be good.
Cannot be controlled. There's just not enough slow/stuns.
Scam actually making its way all the way up here already with, at least for a moment, the Weaver, but obviously Weaver is going to head back on down south most likely. Goes for the Sentry D-Ward, but didn't manage to find the Obs over there in the mid lane. A little bit off the mark for it. A little unfortunate. Yopaj getting some harassment out while also last hitting. This is a hero that he has become known for and plays it to absolute perfection, going for like BBs, the Aghanim Scepter, all really solid stuff.
Yeah, he mostly focuses on the damage, like having a Blink Dagger, BKB. I've seen him 2 times play it, goes for the Shadow Blade as well. Different ways to itemize it. I want to see how much they can do in this top lane. GH started with the Boots of Speed, which means that he wants to pull the creep wave between tier 1 and tier 2 tower and just like mess up with the creep equilibrium because they do have kill potential, but Mind Control needs to get the levels. On the bottom, ILTW and Kuroki, a lot of harassment from these two. They also have, like, I'd say tools to deal with the boars, at least early on, but once you get like level 3, level 5, it just becomes too much, considering you don't put multiple points in the Lucent Beam. And a good pull. Thims did a very good pull on the bottom, which will deny the creep wave. So good start at the bottom for Boom.
Absolutely. They're doing what they need to do up top, obviously pulling the creep waves back and forth between the tier 1 and the tier 2, at least for the moment, on the clockwork. But you can see that Tim's wanting to come on and contest to make sure that they don't get that little pull off as well. Can Kuro find this one? Doesn't quite look like it. But yeah, GH up here top, being harassed a little bit by Scam, and very low in the mid lane already. Yopaj taking a lot of damage.
His bottle is coming. There are 2 water runes, so he can refill it. One will go to Miracle.
Yeah, Snap will get the up. Yeah, but like you said, things going good in that bottom lane. Rezo was talking about it, how he felt like that was going to be a tough matchup for Dire. And 11-5 already on at the Luna. Against only 6-0 on the Beastmaster. Does need to be careful. Courier getting chased a bit there by Tims. Won't be able to finish it now. Mind Control down very low. GH, they've actually been able to catch Skem there, but catching who?
Both of them are so low. GH does not have any region, just brought in a Fairy Fire and the Windlace. Mind Control also. No region, bringing Circlet and 3 Tangos, but yeah, every single time they get close, Medusa will pop that Mystic Snake, so you better be careful. I think it's okay to give like Jackie the same hero, especially because there's no anti-mage in this game. Because when you play against AM, you need to start thinking that there's a lot of pressure on you in terms of itemization, what you're gonna go for. But now he's free to do whatever he wants. Like he's not locked into something, and it just feels much easier for him to play this one than.
Bottle refilled there in the mid lane, and you can see Yopaj having a really good time against Miracle here mid. 14-7, and only 9 last hits already from Miracle. while keeping the pressure on as well. This 2-2-0 build, as Tim's going to be pushed back a little bit there in this bottom lane. And GX continue to bully away. There's the double board that's just going to start to slow down Kuro. Yeah.
They keep attacking him, the slow.
Can't quite get it. Board looks like it was blocked a little bit there by the Weaver, so manages to escape while Scam up here top, caught in the cogs, and while they throw out the snake, it's not going to be enough to stop the pressure. Jumps in. Oh, and Tim's gets the water rune. Nicely done.
Yeah, Miracle will need to be careful. This water rune pickup from Tim's is pretty big, which allows Snapfire to play a bit more aggressive. And I believe Kuroki gave him healing salve before he went away on the mid lane, so Miracle will be full HP.
Yeah, that was needed. Like you said, if he walks back into that lane, it starts looking bad. But that being said, now Kuro, he's going to take a brunt of the beating and has to run potentially all the way back home now since he doesn't have a salve anymore. But look at this. Across the board, Boom, they're winning each one of these lanes with the exception of bottom.
Beastmaster's doing fine. I mean, Tim's did a good job zoning out the Dead Prophet. Maybe FBZ needed to use one boar instead of two to try to harass and get a bit more CS in this lane, but he should be fine. Like, there's a lot of pressure off of him, and he already has the helm, so he's gonna be very survivable in this lane.
Control getting chased here. They have a ward in the area, thinking about going now. Find themselves a Scam Burrow Strike there with the cogs afterwards. This is going to be another Tidehunter brought down very low at the very least, and maybe even going down.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we saw first ulti used from the Snapfire. Miracle just TP'd out. After blinking out, he felt like he's going to die, dropped very low, but managed to survive, which is the most important thing.
Played Tim's both of this Coochie away, walks out of vision, and that sentry, and then is going to be able to escape it back towards mid. They wanted to go on the Yopaj, can't quite get him, and instead Scam caught yet again. Actually gets the bottle transfer over still. Have some more pressure if they want, but not opting to go for a cookie there. Is able to get away. Bottle refill for the snap.
Nope.
2-0 start to this one. Both teams feeling fairly comfortable with how it's going. GH. Ooh, Scam. He opts to go for the Arcane Rune, denying that for Miracle as opposed to actually going for the fight. Now Kuro comes on in and is going to get chased down a little bit by Tim's here with Miracle in tow.
10 stick charges,
extra.
Fused Raindrop, and a Fairy Fire. Too hard to bring down. This is what we've seen from Nigma so far in the tournament, where they like leave the lanes very early on and play around the mid lane, try to put some pressure, which allows LTW to get more experience on the bottom. He just hit level 6, but Beastmaster also getting close to his level 6. Once he gets that level 6, they need to like make a rotation. James scouting things out for him.
Gotta be careful. FBZ's found that extra vision, but GH, he actually can't get there, and now he's caught. Well, actually, the FBZ's able to catch him inside his own cogs and get the kill.
A bit of a mistake there. I understand what he tried to do. You see this Beastmaster, you know that he doesn't build into Boots of Speed early on, so you want to chase him down. LTW also does not have point in Eclipse, more focusing on... I mean, Eclipse is not strong since you have 1 point in Lucent Beam, just wants to get that aura and go back to jungle, farm up. Are there any stacks being made right now? There are no stacks, but Yopaj... Okay, there are a couple of stacks, non-ancient. Yopaj used ulti to clear that.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, they find themselves Jackie again, and this combination up top, they find themselves a really important kill there. And like you said, while that was happening, the sort of catch-up area that they might have had, it is going to be stolen as well. So nice play there by Yopaj to come on in and take that away for the hard camp on the Radiant side.
It's all about the efficiency. First ulti was used. They don't have that much setup. Like, their only stun is Cookie and Beastmaster. Later on, it's going to be Ravage, but it's going to be very hard for them to control the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, definitely something to watch for there. You can see, at the moment at least, she's going to kind of rely upon that because it's not going so well for her. Lowest of the net worth cores, and Mind Control clearing through that stack. That, I think, changed off the back of that kill from the Sand King onto Medusa. We'll see how this goes as Jackie going to retreat back, farm up the jungle, and that leaves open the top lane for Tidehunter to get the farm on.
Double Fog Pole, drop. Every team will have it. One of my favorite tier 1 neutral items.
There you go.
And they already placed a deep observer ward to scout things out. And mind control, like you have probably one of the best heroes early on to invade the non-ancient stacks with. I mean, also the Kanka, but we're talking about the offlaner, so he will grab it. Good stuff from NGX right now.
Oh, and already a 9-minute blink dagger done for the Sand King. He's top net worth in the game. I mean, if they start making some moves with this is going to be devastating. Troll spots out Skem. Does he want to get active here? Burrow strike in, and GH the cogs. This combination, it keeps working. Looks very, very nice.
Not much he can do about it. He is trying to collect some of the XP there, get that level 6, because Medusa already went to the jungle, so can't really blame him. It's a position 5 that he's trying to make stuff happen, but the dead lane, I mean...
Oh, and the stomp afterwards. Well played by Yopaj. Comboed together with Thames. Of course, the Helm of the Dominator can help him as well.
Keeping bottom. Let's see how much he can do with this blink dagger. He still didn't show it. They don't know that he has a blink.
They do realize he's down here, though, obviously. Sandstorm trying to clear through this creep wave. And we'll see if they go on in to fight. Well, the Eagle is going to be spawned. Definitely a Hawk, by the way. Definitely not an Eagle. In my heart, it's an Eagle. Tim hides off to the side. Maybe he could drop down some vision to the side here. Are they going to try and defend this? The sentry's down, but mind control gets the blink out.
Form.
Really
good
well
form.
done.
They place down the sentry, so this is going to be a tower. Meanwhile, the top lane, we talked about Skem. You know, it's all about collecting that experience. Ravage is available from your position 5. So let's see if Nigma decides to make a move on a mid lane. We already see Karoki and GH scouting things out, and Miracle, he wants to play aggressive. Level 9, Arcane Rune in the bottle.
Look at this coming from behind. They thought that this was going to be safe. And Jackie is going to show in the mid. Tim's was moving over to try and break the smoke, but they spot him now. They want to go. Yopaj instead might be the easier target, but they see him. Oh, good play. Tim's came on in and broke that. They will be able to burrow strike, but it's not the easiest kill in the world. And yeah, in fact, Boom, they're still sticking around here. This whole time, watch forward, ILTW, the ulti is there. Don't even need the Ravage. Yopaj and Skem play together and get that kill.
Yeah, the boots of travel of the Snapfire, allowing her to move around the map and just get the kills. Meanwhile, the tower falls. Ravage is available, as you said.
Yeah, and Kuro, I mean, he's taking a lot of chunking damage here. Does have the stomp afterwards. One shot in, finds onto FBZ. Ravage afterwards. One dead. Can they find any more? Mind control, Burrow strike. Doing a lot with the Eclipse and the ulti afterwards. FBZ low, FBZ dead. But now, Miracle fully under control, and Yopaj can keep on chasing for mind control if they want. Now, LTW showed up, and that might stop the end of this one as Tims wants to find a kill onto GH, thinking about going in. Burrow strike, nice dodge from Tims, and gets the kill, and now can get away.
Yeah, Beaver, one of the heroes that can get so much done. I mean, you said this was a 9-minute blink dagger on the Sand King, but considering they took a fight almost at the 12-minute mark, he didn't get like too much stuff done. Yeah, they managed to kill a Beastmaster, but that was pretty much it. Queen of Pain used her ulti with the Arcane, so she's gonna have it a bit earlier for the next fight. Still, you gotta be careful at these early levels. One misstep with Queen of Pain, and they're gonna control you. Like at this point, they have enough burst damage. Once the BKBs are up, it's gonna be a bit more like limited. They have a roar, so they need to fully commit and lock into the target.
It is a little bit awkward, right? Because, you know, you saw mind control go down bottom because he feels like he has to hold on to that tower. But then afterwards, like, you're not actually going for the fight against the tier 1 tower, so it ends up not working that well. And Pinecone comes on in, FDZ in the area, and looking like NGX maybe want to fight.
This is the scariest
get in on
creep for sure. Like, look at that.
It's terrifying. Oh, and they spot the smoke. I mean, there's no way they catch anybody now. ILTW trying to TP up, but Yopaj right there. Oh, and he breaks it. Now pops it, the scatter blast. ILTW, can they get him? There's the ulti out. ILTW trying to run, and there is nowhere left to run.
Just can't get the kill. I mean, can't blame him. It's much better to grab a kill there instead of him running away.
Oh, GH didn't even have vision. Spots him though, and gets the kill. Well done by GH. Just a blind hook shot.
Kuro struggling with the levels, about to crack level 6, 13 minutes in. on this position 5 death prophet.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
In spite of that death onto Yopaj, I mean, it's been LTW that's gone down a couple of times here, and it's a 2,000 gold lead into the favor of Boom.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged
Going next into the helm of the Overlord for FBZ.
Them dire buildings are tough
GH
as nails
pressures
for
out
now.
mid. Yeah, all the
Radiant's
cores right
bottom
now looking
tower
like they're having a
in
good
pretty
game
sight
for
right
Boom.
Dire's
It's
top
important that they are making stuff happen around the map, so Jack can farm.
He's up there close and center. Roar comes out afterwards onto the Sand King. Ravage connects onto 3. What's the follow-up? They got the Pine Cone doing the damage back and forth. Kuro down low. GH already dead. And they might be able to go for more. Kuro, he's got to get out of there. And the Snapfire cookie comes out. They clean up 3. Boom. They're hitting too hard, too quick.
Yeah, those pine cones, they play with their own brothers. You could see Beastmaster having one. They get out and start attacking Nigma. This is 6 versus 5.
Fair. Clearly.
Radiant's
Yeah, this is scary stuff. Tim spots Miracle there, gonna throw the bug on him, and then just watch their positioning. LTW also in the area. They have a Blink Dagger now done on Yopaj. Tier 1 tower dead, both mid and bottom for Nigma. They're bleeding. 4,000 gold lead. It keeps growing.
It is, and also the most important thing is this Medusa is staying ahead of Luna. Nigma's lineup is very good once they decide to group up, but the first Exorcism, not too much done with it. I mean, it's a position 5, and Luna still doesn't have a point in ulti, just wants to farm up, but once they group up, like the big timing for Nigma is going to be this BKB on Luna, because the only thing they have is Roar, pretty much. They do have a lot of minus armor coming out, but they still also have like a lot of Roche taking potential with their lineup. Both teams do, actually. We can expect Roche to die in the next like 3 minutes, I would say.
Yeah, it all depends on where the good fight comes from. At least for now, you know, you do have really great vision that you get from the Beastmaster. Part of what makes this pick really good is they can kind of pick and choose their fights a little bit with the Hawk. As, again, taking over this side of the map, pressuring into the dire jungle. Nicely done.
ruin a Radiant's bottom tower.
Quick fingers from Yopaj. Knew it was coming.
The Dire might want to mine their top
As we
tower.
go into the next phase of this one, again, waiting for a fight into the Roche afterwards. You can see that each moment that's kind of going by slowly but steadily, they're still building that lead on Boom. Got a medallion finished on the Weaver and Manta done on Medusa.
Dire's top
They
tower.
want, like, there's going to be a Ravage available in 10 seconds. Miracle needs to be careful.
Yeah, a
Bottom
blink
tower's seen
up
better
soon.
days.
Yopaj did
Dire's
not
top
want to
tower's getting beat down.
commit because he had a Shadow Strike on him, so cannot blink. Maybe he could have tried to set things up with the cookie, but still respecting the damage coming out from Nigma. They have a ton of burst damage. Now, with the Ravage online, they want to take a fight. And this is a position 5 Tide Hunter. You get Ravage from your 5, which is insane, and they didn't get ran over. Oh, the cookie connects.
He's in trouble, in a lot of trouble. Mind Control can't blink now afterwards. GH is already dead. Looking for more, the Burrow Strike away, but this ward set up all of it. This is what allowed Boom to think they could make this move, and LTW trying to farm up.
He scouted him out.
Yeah.
Yopaj already TPing with Boots of Travel.
LTW, he's got to be careful with where he goes, and they spot Mind Control, but they're underneath the Hawk right now. Okay, big jump in. Yopaj ready for round 2 of this one. Cookie trying to get away. Skem pops the Ravage, able to connect. Mind Control down and dead. Kuro hoping to get out and will be able to TP away.
Weaver's tanky.
This is all
Full earn, Magic Wand, and the casual Bracer. Plus also, Yopaj decided to go for Fire Snaps Cookie, restores 125 HP, so that also healed Weaver. There's enough burst damage, but they like need to have heroes locked on, and also Queen of Pain was missing from that fight. I love Skem's decision making in this game. He does not care. He sees 2 heroes, immediately pops the Ravage.
Get through with that, it's going to be huge. But that does also mean there's a long window right now where Boom, it's a lot more difficult for them to fight, but they have this Helm of the Overlord creep. The Dragon just runs in, and it's like, how do you deal with this? Maybe that's the way. The hookshot backline finds one. Burrow Strike out with the epicenter, more than enough for the kill. Everybody getting hit. This is the perfect fight right here for NGX. Can they get anything else afterwards? Mind Control tries to escape, but Tims gets the kill and gets out. They kill the Overlord creep. Jackie walking in, Medusa still very hard to kill. Good retreat afterwards, but Tim's now in trouble, down low, but not dead.
Is Miracle gonna chase? He will. He's gonna try to go for it. Nigma playing underneath their own board on the high ground, which allowed them to take a really good fight. Like having vision and you having such a great initiation, you have two heroes that can easily jump whoever they see. Beastmaster not using any abilities in that fight, but still, Jackie, the king in this game, going for pretty standard stuff on Medusa when you're not playing against AM or any like mana burn heroes that we've seen. So Dragonlance, Manta style, and now going into Scotty. Scotty's gonna be pretty big. Scotty against Luna, Scotty against Dead Prophet, like even Queen of Pain. That's just gonna hurt.
And they're going into Roche right now. Still 40 seconds until Roche is back up. 30 seconds on Stonegaze. If they scout this, Nigma, do they come and contest?
They have 3 heroes that can jump in, so let's see how they decide to close the gap.
The vision.
Cam blocking the hook shot.
Trying to at least, and they're going to be able to get it. They're not quick enough. Nigma, they can't get there in time. And LTW just has to run away. This was the BKB completed. This was the moment they wanted to go in. But too quick on Boom.
With this Aegis on Medusa, they can start going for tier 2 towers. It's going to take a little bit more with Beastmaster Aura that amplifies the damage of Medusa, but still, like they can choose where they want to take these fights.
Under their own wards again,
coming apart.
but you can see spreading out across the map. Trying to push all out. Yopaj going to rejoin his team after TPing back towards that mid lane, and it looks like top is where they want to claim a tower. Trying to get towards that BKB next for him as well. Yeah, they just move on in, ready to take this stuff down.
Taking hits.
No easy way to come and contest this for Nigma.
The Radiant lost the top tower.
Oh, back towards mid.
Breaking through the dire
Miracle.
structures for now.
Playing around with Tim's a little bit. The bugs go out and he's just going to retreat away. And Mind Control holding on to that top tower. Jump. Miracle caught with the cookie. Scamp thinking about going, but not going to pop the Ravage there.
Yeah, good choice. Miracle having Kaya Sanj, the status resistance, those stuns are not going to last as long as you want them to.
Mid tower's getting banged up.
So again, you look at the net worth disparities here, and Medusa, 3k gold ahead of the Luna, getting into that next item first. The Scotty is going to be completed, and there won't really be an answer for a while. Feels like they kind of need that perfect fight on Nigma to be able to hold out against.
It's a rough one for Nigma. It says 6k gold lead for Boom Esports, but carry-to-carry matchup is just insane, like the scaling that they get from their heroes. This Snapfire, it's a mean hero. Once she hits level 20, level 25, if we're talking about the super late game, he's getting very close to BKB, and then if he manages to pre-pop it, I think he should feel relatively safe. And with that Aegis, they're going high ground.
They want to push. They've got drums already popped, beating away at it. Mind Control, he's got the bug on him. Burrow strikes away, knows that there is danger that could come out that direction. Tower, down to half HP. They just don't have answers for this. Miracle could go in. They've got that Helm of the Dahmer creep almost dead. And Jackie, Burrow, they don't have anything to pull him back under tower or any of that stuff. So he's just burning through his mana pool.
He wants the tower.
Fine.
Deny.
Nicely done by Mind Control. They want to chase it all. Doesn't look like it. Still a while before that Aegis. 2 minutes.
This Tidehunter 5, he's farmed. Like he's almost as farmed as Weaver. Full drums going into Forestaff.
Smoke up afterwards. Boom. They're gonna find Yopaj right there. It's 2 tinks.
Add another to the tally.
You can see that they really can't afford to take a fight right now on Nigma, dodging the best of their abilities, trying to hold out. Like, when the Aegis does expire, do you actually think that they can still fight them at this point, or does it need to always just be sort of a tough fight?
It's tough. I don't think they have enough damage to burst Medusa if she's full mana, so they need to go for other heroes. Like, if they could get a jump on Snapfire, that'd be great. They don't have that one hero that Tidehunter is afraid of. There's like no break mechanic whatsoever. There's like no.
Oh no! He got hit by the sun right as he landed. It might not matter, but that Sonic Wave would have made it a little bit more clean.
Yeah,
they still get
it
the
was
kill.
zoning Sonic Wave where you like know that he does not want to go there. GH hits the hook shot.
Call.
Yeah. GH. You know what that stands for?
What's that?
Good hook shot.
Oh, that's a good call. That didn't start with 8. He's going towards the Aghanim Scepter next. 14. Boom. Look fairly content with the state of the game. Not trying to push the tempo. They know if they take a bad fight up high ground, things can go south very quickly.
Miracle's doing a very good job. I mean, he has 5 deaths. No, that's not his. No, that was GH score.
Yeah.
I meant that you know, he's trying to get the bullseye on himself so that they try to kill him, and we've seen Boom waste a little time in the last couple of minutes trying to kill him, and they didn't manage to do so.
It's looked good from them so far. Again, you needed to wait out this Aegis before there was any hope of a fight. For now, at least, mind control found. Burrow TP out. Yopaj in time? Not quite. Very close. Very, very close. But that is the one benefit. We kind of talked about this earlier. The lack of lockdown that they've got on Boom. Pretty much that, you know, Ravage or Roar or, you know, the Cookie. And that's pretty much the only TP breakers they got. Clockwork keeps on building towards that Aghanim Scepter, and Nigma are going to try and do the side split push as much as possible. But it's going to be tough. These games, not easy. You know what is coming, though? 25-minute timing. GH. They spot him there. And with the rest of the team moving in afterwards, he's in some trouble. No creep wave to go for a hookshot too. And hookshot.
He finds the angle.
Oh God, getting away. They popped the ulti too from mind control or from Yopaj. And she's getting out of there.
Great. So much space bought for Nigma. Like, the most important thing for them is that the gold is not increasing. They've been keeping it between 5 and 7k for Boom. So yeah, LTW also granted some time to continue to farm up, level 18 now with the Eclipse. Look how they're playing. They have mind control behind LTW just in case they try to go on him, and on the bottom lane you have GH who's playing with the Miracle's Queen of Pain. Like, just in case they decide to go on her, and he's gonna be there to stop like one extra stun that is needed to throw at the Queen of Pain to die. She's very hard to bring down.
Yeah, I mean, they will lose one here. Miracle gonna go for the blink out afterwards. And just like that, LTW is going to pressure up top. So everybody shows bottom, he goes up there. The problem is still a tier 3 tower they need to defend. This one could be tough. What do they have left in the tank? Sonic Wave out.
Okay.
Catapult still lives, but they are just trying to slow down this push as much as possible while LTW takes that top tier. Does he keep going for the tier 3?
I just had to check that Miracle does not have Aghanim Scepter, considering how casually he used that Sonic Wave. I mean, there was an Arcane Rune, but still, yeah, this is going to be a set of barracks. LTW continuing to split push. They will need Beastmaster to stop Luna from TPing.
Yeah, and they're already sending back Yopaj first, so won't be able to break it there. LTW has BKB TP. Does he dare not use it? It looks like he's going to take the risk and head out and try and go for the just natural TP away.
Range barracks, 38 HP.
Living.
Unhealable damage.
There it is. GH, he's in trouble as they will use the shard, find themselves the Clockwork.
You just want to see your name popping on the screen. Lyrical denied the barracks.
That's right. It was my choice.
A moment of silence
About it. Mind control might do it too. Just thinking about it.
Yeah, he denied the one tower.
Oh, can't quite get it in time.
Doesn't get it. He denied GH in the previous game.
And again, they just come back here, and now with no split push coming from LTW, boom, they're ready to go. Do they try and defend this? Clockwork back up in 7 seconds. It hurts to lose a Rax like this. They jump in, Sandstorm, trying to slow it down, but in the end, it is gonna fall.
Didn't make it.
Bro strike instead, out Creep and Miracle towards mid, pushing out the waves. They have to buy more time.
Oh, casual Elven Tunic on the ground. FBZ will pick it up. This is exactly what Boom needed to do. They needed to group up as 5 while the lanes are in good position and just go for that tier 3 tower Medusa. They just don't have enough to kill Medusa, especially with him picking up BKB.
Miracle able to dodge away from that one.
Miracle needs to be slippery. He needs to play this kind of game.
Really well played there. The haste run and Boom. Again, their goal is going to be this next roast, trying to claim that. And I got to imagine that the fight for Nigma is just going to all revolve around that area.
Yes, I'm not sure how they approach this this big team fight that they need to win. Roshan is going to be up in 1 minute. You have Medusa ulti, you have a Tidehunter Ravage, you have Hawk to scout things out. You know Beaver's going to be very annoying, also trying to break the smoke because he is one of the better heroes to do so. And they need to be around the area. That's the big issue. Like, they need to hold the high ground, plant down a ward, and play from there. And we can see the Boom doing the same thing. Hold the high ground, plant a ward. It's a textbook example.
Big wraparound coming. The problem for Nigma is that bottom lane, it's pushing in. The racks have consequences, and Boom, they're going to also make a smoke move. They have to know that they're out on the map. And with Nigma being fully outside of the smoke, do they come back and defend? I mean, this is going to be a quick take. They're going to hit this so rapidly.
I like this. I like this decision making. There's smoke behind Medusa and just start hitting on a tier 3 tower. So Nigma, they need to respond to this.
They're going to try and wrap around from the other side. They TP in one. Death Prophet's there to try and catch them, but Scam on the low ground. He's there to break any smoke rotations that come in, but they just get the tower for free. Now, off to the side, GH, they run it, Bro Strike onto one. Can they get anybody? Tim's out as well. Bugs only onto mind control. Scam chasing. BKB out immediately. Yopaj to the side, but they got him. Outskipping BKB off. Oh, he gets caught, and mind control tries to TP out now. Will he be able to escape? It looks like he will. That's at the very least going to be Roche. Or maybe they just run it down mid. Why not?
Yeah,
60 seconds to Luna.
They need to see whether Luna has buyback or not, and she does not. Unfortunately for them, Mind Control doing his best to try to stop this push, but the damage from the Jackie is just too much, especially now with the Beastmaster amplifying it with the Vlads.
Oh my goodness. And just like that, I mean, with no buyback, they can go back again and go for Roche if they want. It looks like it won't be the full set of racks taken, but all the tier 3 towers down now. And you look at the next couple of minutes here, I mean, you can't give up this Roche for free if you're Nigma. They're out on a position where they want to fight. You also can't fight without Luna. There's a lot of things you can't do right here, but they're going to have to make some enormous plays. 14 seconds, no Luna, GH.
GH might need to go in and try to steal something. I'm not sure if they can like go in and fully commit. Look at the positioning from Boom. Scam already ready with the Blink Dagger to pop the Ravage, and the center being very annoying.
Yopaj pops the haste, jumps in. Oh, good blink away before they're able to get out the stun. Roche very low, they still have vision. LTW starting to show up, but look at the
bottom
base.
lane, Catapult, yep.
Creeps are coming in. And Boom, I mean, this is the thing that's so strong about their position is that they can just back off, defend themselves, and somebody needs to deal with this bottom for Nigma.
Whoever shows, let's see, Rocket, yeah, he's cutting up the Roche bit right now, but this is chip damage. They're slowly destroying their base, and Boom, they're in no rush whatsoever.
Yeah, they are comfortable just staying here constantly. Although actually moving out a little bit. At this point, Miracle spots them all, smoke broken. EZ turns, punches, Yopaj gets the stun. That's a good way to start with the BKB. Immediately out, Miracle living through this one. Over to the side, Kuro getting brought down very rapidly, and LTW in trouble. The hookshot comes in, mind control afterwards. Do they have enough damage? It doesn't look like it. Luna is dead yet again. Jackie down low, but not gonna fall. Everybody from Nigma is going to die. The exception of Miracle, who tries to get the blink out, but eyes on Roche. Boom. They are too strong.
Like, their team fight is too strong with the Snapfire, Beastmaster, Medusa popping the ulti. They didn't even execute the stuns perfectly. They still managed to kill them off. Like, this Death Prophet 5, we've seen it do amazingly well in some of these games so far, but yeah, this one has been not so great. LTW gets the BKB off, but we talked about Scotty. Scotty against the ranged heroes is just too good.
Yeah, there was not enough damage. Wasn't able to even, I think, get one right click out on the Luna. Just ran away the entire time, which is what you got to do. But against Scotty, it's impossible. And now, 31 minutes in, 11,000 gold lead. And, well, run it right down mid. Boom. They've got too much to deal with here.
Frenzy, Solar Crest, and also the Beastmaster aura. The attacks coming up from the Medusa are insane.
Boom.
He wants to use the snake, I guess, first.
There you go.
Missing more than 1,000 mana.
This is, you know, the safety first. Always important. Stacking up camps even, the maximum efficiency. And, I mean, Nigma, you're not going to back out of this one here. You've got to stick it out till the very end, but it is feeling like that very end might be coming soon, depending upon how the next couple of moments go here. GH pressures out. Gets a bounty rune. Miracle in the mid. pretending to be an illusion. And boom, up top, taking down the racks.
There we go. Swiftness aura, new boots. Boots of bearing, also given attack speed.
All right, move on in. And off to the side, Kuro trying to wrap. They find Skem, cracking shells, all of it off immediately. GH keeping them under control. Skem down low, dead. Now Kuro still walking in front of everybody there. Kuro's strength not quite going to be on the mark, and actually they find Jackie. He's being brought down really low here. The fear comes out with that shard. They're doing a great job of isolating this Medusa.
Is available. Let's see if he can get it off.
Looking for it. Jackie, he's able to get it off and immediately walks back towards his team. Yopaj hiding behind, ready to jump at a moment's notice. Miracle jumps into all of them again. There's the stun. Seeing if they can get the kill, and it looks like it's going to come out with Miracle. Still living for now. No, he gets brought down. Has a buyback. Can they get anything afterwards? Jackie down low, but look at him. Jackie's living. He's stopping down so low, and they finally get that kill on the Medusa.
No, he needs to get out. There is no clockwork, no hook shot. Buyback from Miracle, but let's see what they can get from this. It's, you know, they've been, I'd say, a bit uncareful there with how they approached it. Tidehunter didn't have Ravage. It was a good choice from Nigma to take him out. I mean, he still provides a lot of minus armor, and they isolated Medusa. This shard on Dead Prophet is doing so much. Like, when you see Kuro running in front, it's a fear for 2 seconds, which is great, and you also have, like, 5 Spirit Siphons.
It's so strong. I mean, and again, the thorn in the side for Nigma. They have to get stuff done with Medusa dead. They would love to be able to get any type of objectives, but down bottom, the lanes are just constantly being pushed in. GH has to push that one out, grabbing the creep wave before tier 4 towers die. And that sort of leaves them in this situation where, God, you just need
Not
so
even
much.
tier 2 tower. They cannot get it.
Game is hard. Game is very hard for Nigma. Last rig gotten. Boom. If they want to, you can play it very safe at this point and go for the next Roche. But likewise, it is giving more time. I know, right? That's the problem, right? So do you just run it down a lane again? I'm not sure.
Miracle does not have buyback, so that's pretty big for more than 6 minutes. And also ILTW does not have it. He also wants to use his gold to buy items, so that's going to be a full Scotty. When they see this Scotty, they know he does not have buyback.
Right. Yeah, and you can't afford to get buyback at this point. They just need anything that they can get to win the fight. Playing around this vision might be it. We'll see if Boom get a little bit antsy and try and take this engagement. Oh, spotted some vision there, and they're underneath a ward. This is dangerous. They're really dangerous. They spot mind control right now. Clockwork actually has Aghanims done if he wants it.
Sentry doesn't reach the sword. This is huge. This is, you know, a sneaky one.
Yeah.
This is the game-winning one.
We'll see. Boom. It looks like they're content to just hang on that side. They get the Silver Edge now done for both the Snapfire and Jackie. And the smoke up now goes. But yeah, they're underneath that ward. Oh man, this should just be a slaughter if they find them all into this.
This ward.
Oh no. Kuro, they see him off to the side there. LTW as well. Flares come out. Mind control, they're ready to go at a moment's notice if they want to.
If Skem sees 2 heroes, he's going to jump immediately. I mean, they know that there is a ward on the high ground, so they will get rid of that. Also, Hawk providing vision. This could have been a disaster.
Weaver finishing the Aghanim Scepter. So they even against that, like, they need to do so many things right and nothing wrong on Nigma to win this fight.
Imagine if you try to use everything on Medusa and he gets a time-lapse off. At least the time-lapse with Ags got nerfed. It's not 20 seconds anymore. Now it's back to 40, the original one.
It's ridiculously hard, and Jackie ready to go. Burrow strike through. No follow-up at all. All they can do is try and poke and prod, but Booms does damage to tower when they do it. The range racks already gone. And are they really going to respect them that much to not go high ground? That's crazy. They are not willing to risk anything in this game. They know that if they can just wait them out, they'll keep on generating that net worth lead. Queen of Pain queuing up the refresher next. Hoping to go for the big old burst. And Boom can also get this next set of items. This is going to be nice for them here as well. Prism found. Weaver has that extra range as well.
Yeah, you need it. You definitely need either a Blink Dagger or you need some kind of a range.
All the BKBs. He wants to walk in, looking for those right clicks, but will it be enough? Good hook shot afterwards. GH gets the pushback onto both. The time lapse is not going to be there. He's on it. The big Ravage connects onto absolutely all of them. The roar follows up onto the Queen of Pain. Dead again. Buybacks, but there's no buyback to Miracle. Really good burrow strike afterwards, though. LTW wants to run in. He's down low. Medusa, maybe it's in trouble. The fear comes out as well. Can they bring her down? Clockwork calls. GH turns, but Jackie, he's so strong. LTW wants to but the
Jackie with the rampage.
He's going to come back again from the dead. The rest of Boom there to clean up. 4 gone.
It is time to call it. They have nothing. They used every single buyback. Unfortunately, Miracle did not have it. And yeah, Jackie buying back, coming into the fight.
Scammy's feeling himself right now. Gives the tip, the rampage into death, but they're ready to go. And that is just about going to do it. They are appreciating their Medusa's performance here as Mind Control, one last attempt to hold on against all of this, but the damage, I don't know if it's meant to be. LTW does come back and going to try and clear through these creeps.
60 seconds until Miracle is back. These are the longest 60 seconds for Nigma.
The stun, the control, it's all there, and GG is going to be called. They tried desperately, but boom, they are too strong. What can stop this team?
Yeah, we expected them to do good in this tournament. Like throughout the DPC, they showed dominant performance. And